The Starbucks logo is instantly recognizable, a green siren with flowing hair, encircled by a name known around the world. But behind that calm smile lies a history that's anything but static. The Starbucks logo has evolved dramatically, not just in appearance but in meaning. It's a story of reinvention, ambition, and branding mastery, all starting with a single cup of coffee in Seattle. Back in 1971, Starbucks was a small store at Pike Place Market in Seattle, selling whole coffee beans. The original founders, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker, weren't trying to start a cafe empire. They were coffee purists, inspired by a trip to Pete's Coffee in California. They wanted to bring high-quality coffee to Seattle, and they needed a name that captured the spirit of the sea, the coffee trade, and something exotic. After tossing around ship-related names, they landed on Starbucks, inspired by Starbuck, the first made in Moby Dick. It sounded strong, nautical, and memorable. From the beginning, they wanted the brand to feel historic, and that's exactly what the first logo did. The original 1971 logo was brown, detailed, and unlike anything you'd associate with a coffee brand today. It featured a two-tailed mermaid, a siren, from an old 16th century Norse woodcut. She was topless, her tail split open on either side of her, encircled by the words Starbucks coffee, tea, and spices. The image was raw, mythical, and intentional. It wasn't supposed to be sleek, it was supposed to feel authentic and steeped in coffee lore. But as Starbucks began to grow, especially after Howard Schultz took over in the 1980s and shifted the company toward espresso bars and Italian-style cafes, the brand had to evolve. Schultz envisioned Starbucks not as a product company, but as an experience. And the logo had to reflect that shift. In 1987, Starbucks introduced a major redesign. The logo changed from brown to green, a color meant to represent growth, freshness, and prosperity. The siren was redrawn, cleaner and less provocative. Her twin tails were still there, but now partially hidden by her flowing hair. And the surrounding text changed to Starbucks Coffee. The new logo balanced heritage with modernity, giving Starbucks a cleaner image as it expanded nationally. This green siren became the face of the brand throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. As Starbucks opened stores globally, the siren logo became a symbol not just of coffee, but of lifestyle. A cup of Starbucks was part of daily routine, social interaction, and even status. In 2011, on the company's 40th anniversary, Starbucks made its boldest logo move yet. They removed the outer circle entirely. Gone were the words Starbucks and coffee. What remained was just the siren, simplified and enlarged, centered in a green circle. It was a daring move, removing the company name from the logo, but it worked. By 2011, Starbucks had become so globally recognized that it no longer needed to explain itself. Like Apple or Nike, the symbol alone was enough. The logo now reflected what Starbucks had become, not just a coffee brand, but a global lifestyle brand. It had moved beyond coffee to music, food, merchandise, and digital services. The siren had become timeless. The evolution of the Starbucks logo isn't just a graphic change. It's a map of the company's journey, from a single store in Seattle to over 30,000 locations around the world. It mirrors a transformation from niche to mainstream, from traditional to contemporary, from detailed to iconic. Why does the Starbucks logo work? Because it tells a story. The siren is mysterious, inviting, and calm, the opposite of fast food branding. The green is soothing and unique in a crowded visual landscape. And the image, stripped of words, speaks volumes. It's bold to remove your company name from your logo. But it only works if your brand is strong enough to stand on its own. Starbucks earned that right. Today, the siren remains a silent ambassador on every cup, napkin, sign, and storefront. She doesn't need to shout. She's already part of the culture.